Hey everybody, it's Lori. I'm back today. I wanted to show you some things that just didn't work out for me, whether it be the wrong color or it just something about it just didn't work for me. So I'm just gonna have a tissue box that I've filled with stuff, and I'm just gonna reach in and grab things out and just show you and tell you about them. The first thing I have is this Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil. And I bought it and I used quite a bit of it down to here, and I liked it at first, but it's just too moisturizing, and it seems to clog pores, and it seemed to break me out. So it just didn't work for me. So I had to stop using it because it was breaking me out. This is from Pixi, and it is a foundation, and it's just, I don't know what, it's just really light, and that may just be the problem, that it's just too light, and it didn't give me much coverage, and it didn't really blend that well, and I just really wasn't that happy with that. This is a Revlon blush, and it is in the shade Wine with Everything. And I bought this because I have a really beautiful blush that's in the same kind of packaging. It's called Racy Rose, I think, and it's really beautiful. But this, if you might be able to see, I've really tried to scrape to try to get some color, and there's not hardly any payoff on this at all. And I was just really disappointed, because isn't it pretty in the pan? But it just doesn't transfer onto your face. It's very sheer. It was very kind of frustrating, because I kept trying to get it even on a brush. Nothing, I was scraping it. And I'm just, life's too short to scrape blush. I think so anyway. Another thing is these, and these may be holy grails for some people, and if you love these products and they work for you, that's great. They just don't for me. These were the 14-hour, or is that what it is? Super Stay 14-hour, yes. And they're by Maybelline. And they're really beautiful colors. Really like both of them. Really pretty colors. And when you first put them on, they're great. But they dry. And when they dry, it just sucks all the moisture out of your lips. And I've tried putting them over balm and stuff, and they just kind of slip everywhere when you do that. So I can't stand something that's that dry. That's why I don't use let's see, what is it? The Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks, because they're just so drying that I can't wear them. They just suck all the moisture out of my lips. So I can use the Silk Finish ones, but these are a fail for me, because they just dry my lips. On the same lines as that, these L'Oreal, I guess they're like HD, what are you? L'Oreal Infallibles. And again, I like the color. I like, when I first put them on, they feel great. And I tried these again recently, because I just, they're like $10 a piece. So I was like, okay, when I bought them, I went and bought 3, because I just love the colors. And I tried them again recently, and the same thing happened. You put them on, they feel great, and then less than 10 minutes later, your lips are so dry that you try to go, and you can't, because it's just like, and you cannot move your lips. They're just that drying, and I can't handle it. I just can't handle that dry. Nope, not for me. So like I said, if these things work for you guys, I'm glad, but for me, they're definitely a fail. Okay. This came in a set. It's called Belle Pierre, and it's their mineral foundation. I had it in an ivory, and I've come to the conclusion that I just don't really like these kind of loose mineral powders as a foundation. I don't care for them. So this is the foundation, and this is the blush. The blush is okay. I can use it. It's again Desert Rose, and it's a pretty color and everything. And let's see, to get it to show up. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a very, very light color, but it's just okay, and nothing to write home about. I'm not all that thrilled with it, so not my thing. This I got, and I love it, and it's the Revlon color stay, and it's called Copper Glowberry. The problem with it is I bought it at a discount store that sells things that have been discontinued, and this is beautiful, swatches gorgeously, but the smell of it smells to me like it's turned bad. So unfortunately that's no good. Okay, this is a Maybelline lipstick, and it was the, what is it, their special edition, and it's called Strike a Rose, or Strike a Rose. And this color looks horrible on me, and it's nothing to do with the lipstick. It's just when I put that on my lips, for some reason it being a corally color, I thought it would look okay, but it has a frost to it too, and it just does not look good on me. So I'm going to give that to someone. This is a Revlon luxury color eye crayon, and I liked it at first, but it dried out. Yeah, and that's the reason why it didn't last long at all. I've kept this for quite a while just to show you guys, but it dried out really fast. This is a fail in packaging, and this is the Milani Runway Eyes, and the reason why it's a fail is because it is so hard to get a brush on these little tiny strips. They're all very pretty, but it's so hard to, I don't want anything that's so difficult to use, and that it's really hard to do. So I mean, I'll keep it around, but it's just you know, something that I might line the under eyes with it or something with a pencil brush. But as far as using a regular brush trying to get those out, yeah, not gonna spend the time trying to dig it out. The last, well, that's not a fail. I don't know why that's in there. This, these things they have at Walmart, and this is Dolce & Gabbana light blue, and it's just their version of it, but it's so strong. Whoa, you can put this on and somebody can smell you from the next house. So it's just too strong for me. It would just overwhelm me. So that was a fail for me. And those are my products, and if you like them and if they work for you, I'm glad for you, but they just did not work for me. So I thought I'd just share them with you, and just hope you're having a wonderful night, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.